Hey up young'uns, it's Grandpa here with a Gran Turismo Sport video. Today we're racing in a daily race. It's a single make race which is taking place at the Interlagos circuit, a particular favourite of mine. We've qualified third, which is great for us because we're old and can't go very fast as a result. And into the first corner I get absolutely mugged. One guy goes off, let's not worry about him anymore. The other guy there is ZK187, the German. He's off chasing after the leader. We've been demoted to fourth. Now if I can finish, where I qualify or higher, I consider that to be quite a good score. So let's try and aim for third again. We'll go for higher if we can. But Grandpa's old, I just like to be able to keep up, a bit of a drive around. These slow cars are helpful with that. The guy who mugged us at the start there, he actually loses it. We lose it as well, go around the outside and somehow don't get a penalty. So, hey, thanks Polyphony. Or Polyphony, who knows? I'm sure somebody does. Up ahead of us, ZK187 and The Only Choice are having a nice battle. I say it's a nice battle because they're slowing each other down, which is letting us catch up. Nice move there by ZK187 to take the lead. The Only Choice has the inside though, and he's going to shove ZK aside, which is going to put us into second, right on his tail. So we're ahead of our intended target position, which is nice. If the steering wheel looks a little bit odd, the way it's behaving, it's because I'm playing on controller. And it doesn't always look as nice to view as when you play with a wheel. So we're coming back onto the main straight. I know it's not straight, but it's the main straight for Interlagos. We're right behind the first place guy. I mean, we are so close. I'm going to have to end up buying him a drink at this rate. I don't know how effective these Clios are by slipstream. I don't think it's much. But we do manage to get better speed coming up here, and we get the inside. So as we head across the line, I'm going to just sneak my way into first, which is better than we'd hoped. And I'm going to try and hang in on the inside here. But unfortunately, The Only Choice swings around the outside. He's got a much better line. And we have it all to do again. Going out into the back straight here, this is a lovely place for a slipstream if you're in a nice monster of a car, but in these cars it's just a nice place for a scenic drive. Really scenic. I know it's not a scenic, it's a Clio, but you know what I mean. We're not close enough to have a lunge into this corner, which is a pretty tried and tested overtaking place. The Only Choice, he went a little bit slow around there, came a little bit tight, and that puts us back on his tail. He knows this, he plants the car right in the centre of the track, and makes it very difficult to get past him. I don't know if that was a weave or not, but either way he loses it, I lose it, but he lost it worse. So we're still out in front. But look out, he's coming back. He's underneath us. Bit of nudging and bashing going on, but rubbing is racing. Speaking of which, he can have one back. And we're back into first again. Yayers. ZK187 has caught back up, and I'm hoping he can catch up enough to give the only one, my fellow Brit, a bit of an issue. But instead, he pops back under me on the inside. It's a nice move. It doesn't work, but he tried. Gets it done into this corner, so we've got it all to do it yet again. It's very familiar. It looks just like the previous lap, except this time The Only Choice is a little bit further away from me. And my car was feeling a bit squirrely. I'm not quite sure why. Oh yeah, because it's a Renault, that's why. There we go. Let's just completely ignore those white lines there, because they're obviously painted there for no reason. And as we come across to start our final lap, I'm quite slow in that last sector. All the same, last of the late breakers. Fortune favours the bold and all that, until I get rammed in the rear, so to speak. Because he rammed me, the only one actually loses momentum, which allows ZK187 past him briefly, and then getting back past the German, he's lost an armful of time. And look at that, you can see it on the screen, that's a second right there. And over 1 lap in slow cars, a second is a country mile. He's really going to struggle to make that up. I take the scenic route again. No penalty again. And that actually frees up the only one to catch up with me, because ZK187 there, he really went off. As you can see by the timing screen in the bottom right corner, I am doing absolutely nothing to set those screens alight. There's no sign of purple anywhere, not even green right now. Thankfully everyone behind me now is having a nice scrap, second, third, fourth. There we can just see fifth coming into camera, so he's catching up thanks to those having a squabble. And that is buying me time to scamper away. All I need to do now is just not have a grandpa brain fart. Which happens, you know, can't help it. Being old and all that. Only one corner to go, well, one proper corner anyway. You know, we're not going to count that last little curve. All I've got to do is figure out which button controls the accelerator, keep it held down, point the car in roughly the right direction, and this will be a win. I know, easier said than done. Come on, Clio, you can do it. Look at that speedo. I'm not quite sure how realistic that is. But anyway, there it is. That was a win. That's how we're going to start off our Gran Turismo Sport videos. If you like it, like and subscribe if you like, or if not, then don't. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Thank you, and bye bye.